The women seem to be topping our industrialization story for this episode. In neighboring Nasarawa State, another woman has formed a cooperative, Kumashi, and she has turned what would have been overlooked into a gold mine. She has poultry, she has fishery, and she does fish feed. Let's go to Kumashi in Nasarawa State. In a village that borders Abuja and Nasarawa State, 3 acres of land at number 10 Adomichibe Street in Karu local government area has been converted for agricultural uses. 17 earthen ponds for fishery belonging to Kumar Sheikh Multipurpose Cooperative is what occupies a major part of the land. Some of the fishes are purchased as fingerlings of 2 weeks old. They are groomed until they can compete for food in the pond.
From the day of hatching, we keep them for 6 months. That's when they get to the table size. Though we hatch, we sell fingerlings, we sell juvenile, but the ones we keep for ourselves on the farm, we sell them after 6 months when they are big enough to be eaten.
Mrs. Pauline Doshima Gberekon has expanded her area of business by producing feeds for the fish.
We are producing our feeds too, thanks to Bank of Industry, who came to put a meal on the farm for us, which makes a lot of things easier for us. We are paying less for the feed. And then livestock, when you are keeping livestock, the bulk of the production, the bulk of the money goes to feed. So when they came and set up this meal on the farm for us, like finished feeds, we used to buy 2,600 to 800. When we produce on our own, the cost of one bag is around 2,000 to 2,100 naira. And then for the fish feed too, the finished bags, we used to buy 5,500. But the ones we are producing now is as low as 1,800 to 900.
Poultry is another area of farming which Kumashi has branched into. This section is not as full as it normally is for now.
We sold our stock in order to make room for new ones at Brink, because they had reached their peak of lay, and the production reduced, so we had to dispose of them.
When some people have a vision for their business, it goes beyond just making money. Quality Care Environmental Solution is one of such. At the moment, they're into making yogurts, but the visioner tells us it's much, much more than that. This is the premises of Quality Care Environmental Solution Limited at Chukuku Village in Kuje Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Their name may not give away their line of production, but it's for a good cause.
The name Environmental Solution is that we are providing a lot of environmental solutions. So yogurt production is a kind of providing solution to the environment. We are part of the environment. It's not environment as in the sense of environmental cleaning or something like that. So the term environmental solution is a kind of holistic, all-inclusive solution, So, but in the aspect of beverages.
Making yogurt requires a lot of milk. In their case, they prefer powdered milk.
Why we use powdered milk is that it's within reach. It's either you rear cow to be able to express cow's milk to do it. It's difficult in this part of the world. So what we do is to use powdered milk, and put it through fermentation.
There's also water as a very important component of the yogurt.
We don't use raw water to treat to do our beverages. We use treated water, and for us to break even, we don't have to be buying treated water. So we have water treatment plants. That is outside, but it's linked into the production room. So we get water from the municipal system, even though they claim they have treated their water, the municipal water, but we still treat it. So we treat it outside, and the linkages here you can see send treated water into the treatment. No, that is a water purification. We pass it through filter systems. Then the filter systems are linked with UV light. The function of UV light is to kill microorganisms. Any microorganism that escape the facilities outside, then when it's passing through the UV light, it will kill it and make the water safe. So before we tap the water and use it for our beverages.
The semi-automatic filling machine and the capping machine are the bloodline of the production, and they give credit to the contribution of the Bank of Industry. Coming back to the heart of the Federal Capital Territory, Blue Waves, they make concrete and every other construction accessories you can think of. It's a big deal. Let's go to Blue Waves in Abuja. It's one of the many industries at Idu Industrial Layout in the nation's Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. But large concrete pipes scattered all over the premises of Blue Waves Limited makes it different from others. There are also reinforced concrete pipes for underground sewage lines, interlocking paving stones, curbs, surface blocks, drainage channels, and other concrete support construction materials.
The dream started a long time ago. We actually visited a factory in the UK where they do 1 million blocks a day, and it happened that as Nigerians we could do the same thing if properly financed and properly backed. That's why we got contact with Bank of Industry, and we're lucky we were able to buy one of the machines that we intend to use for this production process.
These solid production of concrete share a lot of raw materials, chief of which is granite and cement. Gigantic machines are another common sight in the premises. They do most of the jobs, beginning with the conveyance of the cement and granite.
Presently, we use the Zenith 940 with capacity for 20,000 blocks in 8 hours and about 650 square meters of interlocking pavers. And it's been difficult though, but by the grace of God, we're getting there. We haven't started hitting 100%, 100% production. We're still doing like 30% because there's still other auxiliary works that we need to do, and we need to complete very soon.
The mixture of stone, sand, and stone dust is the first stage. With today's technology, it's quite a sight, with the mechanism of the batching plant running smoothly.
Our products have really changed with the introduction of this machine. Now we can compete with likes of Julius Berger, Dantata, and Sawe. We're doing a couple of construction jobs now with our products, like the Word of Faith schools and Dallas Caraway project, the land swap, and these are quite big projects. BOI is equally interested in us from mere seeing our machine, so we hope to get a big chunk of the market pretty soon.
At the next stage, the mixture is made wet, and subsequently the product machine makes the mixture into concrete. Though wet, it's later left to dry and ready for use. All this in 4 years of operation. One of the years has been in partnership with the Bank of Industry. And for Blue Waves, this is just the beginning. Entrepreneurship development, a phenomenon which international economic organizations and nations, Nigeria included, have unanimously agreed has the ticket to economic independence and development. That's why the Bank of Industry believes that every brilliant idea holds the potential of a profitable business. But when money is hard to get, the Bank of Industry comes to the rescue. So watch BOI Weekly every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. as we take you through a world where every idea becomes a successful business. No sector of the economy can say they've been left out by the Bank of Industry. If you're into agricultural produce, the Bank of Industry can come to your aid. If you're into construction, if you're into edibles, anything you can think of, all they want you to do at the Bank of Industry is to add value to Nigerian raw materials, and then you can get their assistance. That's where we'll end this story on this episode of BOI Weekly. Until next time, I'm Ini Thompson.